want to introduce Matt Allen. Matt's one of our senior sales engineers, and Matt's going to walk us through a quick demo, which I think is always nice to see what we're talking about. This demo is really going to be through the eyes of a field worker. I mentioned it's first going to start on a smartphone, so Matt will go through kind of a workflow. You'll get to see what that looks like, and Matt's actually set it up so we can see what it would look like right on the screen if we had a wearable, a RealWear headset. Okay, Matt, over to you.
Great. Thank you, Jeremy. So what I want to do is take you through a demo, as Jeremy pointed out, of Onsight Flow on a mobile device, smartphone, as you see in front of you currently. And then I'll segue into using that same workflow on a hands-free device, specifically the RealWear HMT. So kicking this off is what you're seeing in front of you is what a field worker would see. This is the dashboard of Onsight Flow. And what they'll see are the available workflows or these digitized work instructions. A remote field worker can either be scheduled jobs or they can specifically go to workflows that they have access to. And so we're going to take you through a pump inspection to highlight some of the features and capabilities of Onsight Flow. So the first thing that we do is we start up the workflow. If that workflow is not on the device, you're prompted to download it. And the reason for that is because you may not be in connectivity. And so Onsight Flow provides you the ability to interact, one, real time with a host, or if you are in a situation where you're not in connectivity, you're able to still complete that job, and when you are, that information will be transferred. So we'll start the new job. And so the first thing that we're going to be entering is the date, the time. Specifically, we're going to look at what functions we're going to do. And we're going to be doing a maintenance function. And then we're going to move into capturing, once I get to my equipment here, the asset ID. And now we're going to be prompted if we have the required tools specifically to perform the job. If I happen to say, no, I don't, we can prompt specifically with some messaging indicating that you really do need the tools in order to satisfactorily complete the job. We can have instructional videos to aid the remote field worker in the case of the job itself. So when we start to begin it, the first thing that we're going to do is actually capture an image of the asset. And we're able to actually mark up any, specifically potential deficiencies we may see right on the image. And optionally, if we were doing an inspection of trying to do a repair, we may want to record a video to document the condition. And here's where we'll start to enter some specific data, pump pressure. We're prompted in case there's multiple gauges, we can highlight through pictures and or videos to really aid the operator. If I go outside, in our case, it's any value from 0 to 100. If I go outside those bounds, I'll be prompted. If it really is in fact an abnormal conditions, we continue anyways. The job is paused, a manager is alerted, provides the operator one of two ways. They can either request approval or they can manually override that if that is appropriate in cases where the operator may have to go to other jobs and do other inspections. But in our case, we're going to go back and we're going to enter in, say, 50 degrees. And now we're going to do actually finish the job, document that with our signature. And that completes the actual workflow. And so we've completed that job. That information is now available either in a formatted report format, or the data can be transferred to a larger customer ERP system. And now what I'd like to do is actually switch over to a RealWear headset, and we're going to run through that same demonstration and actually add a little bit to it, in which we're going to be prompting for a call. Navigate home, My Program, Onsight Flow, New Job, Pump Inspection HMT. Start job.
Enter service department.
Maintenance. Step complete.
Please capture or enter the pump asset ID.
Scan barcode. Step complete. Step complete.
Do you have the required tools to perform this inspection?
Yes.
Watch this video.
We've already watched that. Step complete.
Capture an image of the pump and mark any visible defects.
Launch camera. Zoom level 3. Take photo. And here I'm actually noticing that the gauge is actually reading 0. So what as a field worker, I'm really not sure what to do at this point. Do I have a serious problem or not? So I'm going to request help. Request help. Show contacts. Select item 2. And so now now as you see on the screen, not only are you seeing what I'm seeing, but now you're seeing what a remote expert on the remote side. And so I'm looking at zoom level 4. Yes, I do see that the gauge is 0, but that is actually normal in certain conditions. So now I can say disconnect call, navigate back, navigate back, navigate back, step complete.
Optional, capture a video of the pump.
Step complete.
Locate the pressure gauge and enter pressure reading.
Keyboard, 0. Accept. Step complete. And now, just like with our mobile device platform, the step is complete. And like I mentioned earlier, we can view the report, and that all of that information, zoom level 3, you're able to see zoom level 2, all of the information that was captured, the images as well as the data. Navigate back. Mute microphone. And that completes the demonstration.